Okay, good morning everyone. We have a class on pengembangan kawasan berbasis energi baru terbarukan. This semester we have a project, small project for all students, and this is the time for them to present their project. The project is about planning for energy in Indonesia. So one of them is new and renewable energy potential in South Sulawesi by Rizal Asri and Fadila Hazrina. And they will present it and then continued with other groups. We would like to have your participation by question and answer, so we have a good discussion and also continuing with other group. Enjoy and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. As.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, everyone. Today we have 3 groups of presenter that will be explain about their project in our course Pengembangan Kawasan Berbasis Energi Baru Terbarukan. And here we have already Mr. Rizal Asri and Ms. Fadila Hazrina that will be the first presenter today. And I'll have to remind you that we have 20 minutes of presentation and about 10 minutes of discussions later after the presentation. So I'll give you the time for presentation, Mr. Rizal Asri and Ms. Fadila Hazrina. Let's give them an applause before we continue. Please, the time is yours.
Thank you very much for Mr. Pinto. Okay, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for Mr. Ahmad Agustiawan, who has given me a good chance to start in our class today. I'm and my partner, Ms. Fadila Hasrina, will present about new and renewable energy potential in South Sulawesi. Why I chose South Sulawesi? Because me and Fadila Hasrina from South Sulawesi too. Okay, before we start, we must look at about the outline. This is our outline. Introduction, renewable energy potential in South Sulawesi, demand energy in South Sulawesi, transformation in South Sulawesi, and transformation. After that, we have global issue and scenario energy mix, conclusion, and the last question and answer question. So, the part 1, Ms. Fadila Sandrina will be explain or present about our presentation. Thank you for Ms. Fadila.
Thank you for the chance. For the first, I will talk to you about the introduction for the South Sulawesi. South Sulawesi is the one of the province in Indonesia, and then South Sulawesi is one of the big island in Indonesia. This South Sulawesi province comprises the narrow southwest peninsula of this orchid-shaped island, which is mainly mountainous. The Savarian Bugis dominate the southern tip, whereas the northern part of the Sulawesi is inhabited by the Toraja, who's the character that the rival of the Balinese. Okay, now I will talk to you about the geographically from the South Sulawesi. This province was bounded by, for the north side, there is the Central Sulawesi. For the east side, there are Bone Bay and Southeast Sulawesi. For the south side, there is Makassar Strait, and then west side, there is Forest Sea. That's landscape about the South Sulawesi. For the next, I will talk to you about the renewable energy potential in South Sulawesi. In South Sulawesi province, storage have a great potential for the renewable energy of sources, including 19 point for the water point power plant, and then 18 location for the mini hydro generating potential, and then there are 181 location for the micro hydro power plant, and then geothermal potential reach until 364 megawatts, and then the last is about the wind power generation for the scales small, and then solar energy, and then bioenergy. About the demand energy in South Sulawesi, for this project we take 5 sectors. The most perubahan apa sih? The most change for the demand energy in South Sulawesi is transportation. We take 5 sectors. They are household, commercial, industry, transportation, and then the other. For demand energy in South Sulawesi, we have the chart, but the chart will be explained complete for my partner. The chart will be show that the demand energy in South Sulawesi has increased from 2010 until 2025. Now, for the transformation energy of South Sulawesi, same as for the demand energy in South Sulawesi, we just take the 5 sectors. They are the transmission and distribution, power plant, or oil production, LNG production, and then the last is biopower project. There are so many global issues about the renewable energy in South Sulawesi, such as PLTU in Jeneponto has kapasitas 2.925 megawatt. This is the second plant bird from South Sulawesi. And then the second issue is PT Kima in Makassar just bird power plant for capacity 25 megawatts. We know that PT Kima in Makassar is the big industry for the chemical, and then something like that in Makassar. And then the PT Kima decided to build a power plant for his industry. And then the last global issue is New Zealand seek renewable energy development in Sulawesi. And then for the next global issue about the renewable energy, and then talk to you about the scenario and transformation and demand energy in South Sulawesi will be explained from my partner. Take the time for you.
Okay. After Ms. Ila explained about the introduction about the demand and transformation about the energy, in this section, I will explain about the transformation and demand about the trading. Okay, sorry. Okay, I will explain about the global issue. Why I choose global issue? Because in the future we have to facing about the big problem about security energy. This is our challenging in the future. So, global energy issue about the fuel like kerosene, diesel will be finished in 2028. And then, more power plant in South Sulawesi, most of all is using fuel, like kerosene and diesel, like that. Maybe you can find in the one of the power plant in South Sulawesi is Talo power plant. It's using diesel fuel. Okay. After that, we can look about the demand energy. This is a projection about the demand energy in South Sulawesi. You can see in the yellow chart, this of the industry. It's most of the using about the fuel energy, demand of the energy in the industry. And the second part is the transportation, about the gray color. This is the picture show us about the consumption, about the energy, about the transformation. Maybe we have a car, motorcycle, about the truck or bus, but most of all Indonesian using motorcycle. So it's one of the problem in our country. And then we have about transformation energy. In the red, about the pink chart, you can see about the transmission and distribution, how we make to the about efficiency to our transformation. And then the yellow strip, you can see about the power plant. In power plant, we have so many resource about the renewable or fuel or fossil energy. So this is our scenario of energy mix. And then we have the renewable energy for the power plant and the transportation. For the power plant, we have geothermal, wind, microhydro, and photovoltaic. The previous explainer from Ms. Ila have about the potential of renewable energy. And then for transportation, we can use bioethanol for alternative for kerosene and biodiesel for diesel. We can transport the alternative there. And then, the fact, I have used projection about the renewable energy scenario and business as usual scenario. You can see in the first chart, in this chart, 100% from the power plant using maybe about from the fuel like coal, kerosene, diesel, and many more. And then the second chart, I used to bioethanol and biodiesel, like to including for the bio power plant. So it's only 0.3 and 0.4%. So it's very small. Why? Because we have a rule in our government, when the food facing the energy, we must priority about the food. This is our problem. So we have to think about again about how we can take about alternative of energy. And then how about primary output? After we using power plant, in power plant we have so many renewable energy, like I explained to you about the geothermal, microhydro, about the wind, and many more. So in the green, you can see about the hydropower plant, like a microhydro and the other. And the yellow, you can see from the geothermal, it's very small. And half of the chart, the first chart, you can see about almost 50%. Yes, about the fuel, fossil fuel. This is so the impact of my project. And then the second, I try to including my global issue. In 2028, we know about the fuel will be finished. So many about power plant using fuel didn't operation. And then you can see we must use about the coal, only coal, because the oil like fuel will be finished 2010. Coal, in fact, now in South Sulawesi we doesn't have about the field to produce coal, so we must import from the another place. And then 2015, you know about the coal from the geothermal, the hydro, and then wind, very small, and other else. This is the comparison about business as usual scenario and renewable energy scenario. You can see in the bottom chart, in the business as usual scenario, I didn't use the geothermal, so it's the green, and the green is like a kerosene or fuel power plant. Then after that, I use in renewable energy scenario in the 2028, like this. fuel will be finished. So I take one of the scenario about geothermal power plant in 2008. We must prepare about that, so we can increase the energy like wind and photovoltaic. These are my alternative to change about the fuel power plant. And then this is my conclusion. Renewable energy must be applied now. We can choose that. We can don't use. Why? Because especially micro hydro and geothermal power plant is our choice. The energy mix scenario is trying to give energy security in the future and giving solution to reduce fuel. And the last, transportation is the biggest fuel consumer than all of the power plant. Okay. For my presentation, in this section we will question and answer. Give back to Mr. Pinto.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. The first group from South Sulawesi, I believe this is a great work what they have done, and they have just presented in front of us all. So they only take 15 minutes for the presentation. That's even though their topics was so large, so huge. There's so many, I believe that we want to discuss regarding the topics in demand and supply scenario in South Sulawesi. So even though even they mentioned about global issue in fossil fuel scarcity in the future, so for the next 10 minutes, I believe we have one session of questions and answers. So please welcome any of you if you want to say something or give them a questions. Please, before you, okay, please come here and state your name and just write to the questions.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to ask a question. It's very interesting presentation about energy demand in South Sulawesi. I want to ask about in your slides, in your presentation, why you choose assumption that you have punished the fuel such as kerosene in year of 2028. This one of my question. Okay, thank you.
Can I answer? Or, okay.
Answer the questions.
Why I chose 2028 to make assumption? Because I do my research from the Center of Student Energy from my lecturer to Mr. Adi Kavidya Praga. We know about the kerosene and about diesel fuel. From the production is from the one of the corporation is Pertamina. Pertamina and the Central Study of Energy Gadjah Mada University has researched about the energy, and in 2028 kerosene fuel like diesel fuel will be finished like that from the research about the Center of Study of Energy like that. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Okay, let's come up with the next questions. Who will be the, okay. Please don't forget to mention your name.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me a chance to answer this group. My name is Isra. In presentation is very interesting because this group tell about biomass and bioethanol, and I answer to this group which will be proven biomass or bioethanol in South Sulawesi. Thank you.
Okay. Can
Okay,
I?
please.
Okay. Why? Which will be proven bioethanol or biomass? Maybe from the bio research again, bioethanol will be proven. Why? Because biomass using a garbage from the city. Biomass is need for so many large product source about the maybe the from wood or anything. And facing about the nature challenges of nature problem, we can use that wood or from the garbage or like the maybe biomass or bio power needed. But when we use about the bio ethanol is the most priority to change the alternative from the transportation like kerosene. So this is my answer. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the discussions. We have another 5 minutes for discussions. So if anyone want to ask another questions or not,
Not, I think. No.
okay, I think that's enough. So let's give another applause for the presentation. And let's take a break for 5 minutes before we continue to the next group.